Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Phoenix. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope that wherever this finds you, you guys are all staying grounded. This is going to be kind of a two-part video. I'm going to try to be quick. But those of you guys that know me know I'm kind of chatty. So I want to talk about the eclipse energy, because we're going from eclipse to eclipse, new moon eclipse to the full moon eclipse. So it's a lot of intensity and a lot of energies that we're really going through. So I wanted to just discuss a little bit about it. I am not an astrologer. I do not talk about the whole astrology portion, just some of the energies, and giving you guys a little bit of guidance coming in so that I don't regurgitate the information every pile that we're going to do. And that's where the pick a pile comes in for you guys, is to see what the eclipse energy is bringing for you, what the season is bringing in for you. I'm struggling because Taurus and Scorpio are the two placements that are being affected. And so I'm Taurus Sun, and this year for my solar return, I am a Scorpio ascendant, which has been a very interesting year on just my energy and vibration, the transformation that processes. So Scorpio eclipse season. So it's a big energy. First, I want to say congratulations on your growth, on your process, each step that you've made for the past 6 months to get to this point in time is growth, is evolution. So just look back where you were 6 months ago and look at where you are today. Okay. So congratulations and see your success. This is a time where we may be getting hit with a lot of wound and inner child energies, a lot of negative thoughts and belief systems about ourselves. And so, or people that are around us. Okay. The illusion, the rose colored glasses are kind of falling off. Even within yourself, if you're doing a lot of self-reflection. So the energies can be somewhat intense and hard. There's a lot of removals. So 6 months ago, think about the energy. Think about what you were going through, what was happening in your life. What were you going through in that eclipse season? What was that transformation process that you were going through? Because that's kind of what the energy is bringing brought up. Some of you guys are riding the waves because you guys went through that process, probably listened seriously to the guidance that was coming in for you. And you guys may be riding the waves, or you guys learned lessons, see the growth and see the trigger points and see the people, because it doesn't necessarily mean that, the energy of self, the energies that you may be struggling with don't still hit you. It's just you have understood how to alchemize that. So some of you guys are alchemizing the fears, right? The things that have been holding you back. Because what is going to happen is whatever takes place within this next couple of weeks to November 8th is going to set the tone for the next 6 months. Okay. So you guys are in those jobs, don't want to be in those jobs, Spirit may be removing those jobs from you, or Spirit may be guiding you to remove yourself from those particular jobs to be following into your soul purpose, right? Relationships, friendships, family dynamics, situationships, couples, whatever's going on. Whatever was going on 6 months ago, or whatever, trigger points or all those things that you were working through, could be really kind of coming up. And it could be, this is all about karmic relationships being dissolved, because Spirit is trying to move you into the next phase. I believe this season only happens in our lifetime. So I don't think we're going to see it again. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. Look it up. That's what Google's for. Or the astrologists that are on here that kind of can give you guys that feedback. So the eclipse energy is going to be somewhat intense, very transformation energy. It is the water element. Water element brings in purification, cleansing. Scorpio is about transformation, and so with that is a lot of a lot of sexual energies coming in, a lot of passionate energies could be coming in, a lot of triggers, anger. So, you're kind of meant to, see the situations that Spirit is showing you, and then seeing where you are at. The most important thing that we could do on this journey, and I can't stress this enough to my students, my clients, the YouTube, whatever, right? that your inner guidance, right? Your soul gives you the information. It directs you to the things that you need to adjust. And self-reflection is usually comes back to us, right? Those inner child wounds that we have from our parents, from our childhood, however that plays out, whoever, right, was inflicting any wounds upon you, and they come into this time in our lives where it's really kind of focusing, but also it's our own toxic behavior, it's our own codependency, it's our own lack of worth, lack of self-worth, lack of self-love, or our own beliefs about self. you know you don't believe you don't believe in possibility, or you're limited on the possibility, right? Because maybe you've had a struggle, maybe nothing ever worked out for you, so why should it now? Right? But you have this pull where spirit is saying it's meant to work out for you. That sun is on the other side. Your wishes fulfilled, your abundance, whatever that is on the other side of that, right? So spirit's trying to direct you in that direction, and has been trying to direct you in that direction, and trying to show you what's holding you back, what's blocking you. So if you're in a relationship, right, and you're meant to move on, and you know that it's like expired, but there's codependency within you, right? That's the toxicity. So it's like looking at yourself, right? And how do you move through that process? If you're in fear of whatever, moving to a job, trying something new, rejection, whatever it is that you're dealing with, right? And spirit has been, directing you to tell you, like, listen to that inner guidance. Because spirit has been showing us for 6 months what is on the other side of the fuckery. Excuse my language. It's a lot of that fuckery. Some of us for 6 months. This has been a hard year for a lot of people. But if those relationships are falling off, they're meant to. If those relationships that are expired, it's because spirit is showing you. If you learn the lessons, take the lessons and move. You understand what I'm saying? Because the next 6 months is going to set the tone for what it is that you're desiring, manifesting, what it is that you're sitting, what you're asking spirit to give you, right? So this eclipse energy, right, is going to another eclipse. Okay, this is going to be full moon. I'm just, I'm just, so I'm curious to see what the piles say when we go into the piles. I'm curious to see what the spirit guide messages are for you guys to help you guys move through. Some of you guys are really in that feminine energy of just flowing and surrendering, self-care mode. And that's really the guidance, is to honor yourself unapologetically, is to, it's not to engage. If you're in a sword mood, put the sword down, because not all battles are meant to be fought. You're just meant to see the situations and the circumstances that you may be in, and make the adjustments accordingly to what your soul is calling, your spirit is calling. Don't listen to outside guidance. I mean, you guys are here. Thank you. But you guys may be getting a lot of chatter about what you guys should do. Okay. And, this is the time where the veil is very thin. And, on the 31st is where it's like you're walking in between worlds. So some of you guys are really connecting with your spirit guides. You're connected with your angels. You're really moving into the higher self energy. You're feeling the integration process between the masculine and feminine energy, right? And so there's a lot of transformation energy that's coming in. But the only way that you can move into the new embodiment of yourself, the new frequency, the new journey, the new expansion of you, is by letting go of the old. Okay. So, regardless of where you're at on your journey, hold yourself in grace. Some of you guys could be really in the struggle mode and not seeing your growth, or seeing the success within self that you have made thus far for the last 6 months. Recognize yourself and your growth and where you were, how you operated, right? And, it doesn't matter if you're moving into that self-awareness energy of like, okay, I got some shit I got to kind of work through, or I got to still work through the lack, or I got to work still through this, or I got to start believing in myself, or have more confidence. Whatever that is that you're moving through, spirit is just trying to drive you through that. Okay. So, and to congratulate you, right? To say, good job, right? I'm proud of you. And so your spirit team are usually coming in for that. So we're going to move into the spirit guide. Just quickly about spirit guides. I've had a couple people tell me that they like this introduction thing, so I'm going to keep it going, because maybe that's why spirit had me do it the first time. So it's going to be like a 2-part reading. So those of you guys that rocked with me on the first part, thank you. I love you. All right. I'll see you guys for the spirit guides. Bye. All right, so we're going to talk about spirit guides. Let me sip my coffee. My girl got this for me for when I officiated her wedding. It's the only glass that I have left in the house. I can't have any glass because my son breaks it. Okay, spirit guides. So, I'm not going to go into like the whole thing about spirit guides and journeys because that takes up a lot of time, and you guys already walked with me for the first 10 minutes. I just want to talk quickly about spirit guides. So I was getting pushed by the spirit guide messages. Spirit guides were coming in to let me know that this was like where they wanted me to go for the pick a card reading for this week. And I'm trying to be consistent, at least get 1 or 2 readings out in a week. Okay. So congratulate me on my growth. Okay. So spirit guides, one of the things that I found very, a game changer for me on this spiritual journey, was that there were friends in spirit. And, one of the things that I noticed is that a lot of people will tell you what your spirit guides are saying, what they look like. And I would be like, I want to know. I want to understand. So I would continue to meditate and to connect with my spirit guides. And I finally had a beautiful connection with them where I got to know them and feel the vibration, feel their energy, know their colors, get to know if they had a name, if they were operating from a feminine or masculine energy, what they were coming in to help me with. And I started to receive really clear guidance from that point on, very clear guidance. But most importantly, I started to recognize that I had friends in spirit. And oftentimes that we're alone on this journey, because you are on a spiritual journey. You usually are going to be alone because people are not going to understand you. And oftentimes when you're around people, it's hard for you to resonate with some of the people that you've been on most of your life cycle with. This is why this energy for the eclipse is coming in. And your spirit guides are there and they're your friends. And so they remind you who you are. They remind you of your growth, and they direct you, they guide you. So spirit guides guide you, right? Angels, you have to kind of ask to come in, got to call them in. You got to be like, they're all about free will, right? But spirit guides have been there. So some spirit guides can be your ancestors. They can be your past love, like a past life love coming in. Some people have resonated with like, oh my God, I knew this person, they're my past love. It could be a friend. Usually it's not usually an ancestor that you've lived with in this time. I'm not saying that it can't be, but usually it's someone that has more evolved because they're meant to guide you. So those that have passed close to you are usually not as evolved yet in the spiritual world, right? But I don't knock it. So here's what I believe is that when you do connect with your spirit guides, if it's an angel, that's your spirit guide. And you say that, are you my spirit guide? And say, yes, that's spirit guide. Okay. And my spirit guide just stepped in to remind me of what the message was really about. So this is interesting. So I wanted to talk about that, the energies that you feel. And the sensations that you may come through. So I don't regurgitate this information. It'll be within your rings with your picker pile. And I did ask spirit guides to come in and give me impressions of what you guys could be experiencing, feeling, so that you guys can connect more. For those of you guys that have not connected with your spirit guides, it is something that I do teach in my spiritual development class. But it is something that I found to be important because they were my friends in spirit. And on this journey, you're alone. A lot of the times you feel alone. A lot of times you're not resonating with the people that you're around or family, and you can't talk to them. But you do have a spiritual team that does understand you, that does see you for the full embodiment and perfect being that you are. When you're rejected out here, they're the ones that remind you that you're loved unconditionally, that you are perfect, right? And they guide you again. So they guide you on your journey. So, one of the things that I teach is about spirit guides. You're looking at your, the energy of your aura space, which is usually arm's length. Okay. So your arm's length, right? And you can feel vibrations outside, or you can feel them coming in to your space. You can feel them within your chakras. You can hear them sometimes. So that little voice or person that you're talking to, that that you're talking to your spirit guide, more than likely. You're not talking to yourself if you're having an internal conversation. And as you connect with them, just like meeting somebody, right? You meet somebody for the first time, you get their name, but you don't exactly remember their name. The second time you meet them and you're like, okay, what is your name again? And they remind you their name. You learn a little bit more about them. You see them the third time, you remember their name. Now you learn more about them. That's kind of how it works, is like you evolve more into connecting with your spirit guides as you continue to introduce and get to know each other. Really get to know them because they already know you. Some guys have been on your team since you were incarnated here, and some guys will change out as you continue to ascend and grow, because each guide is coming in to help you with your ascension process and your spiritual journey. But some guys can be with you for the whole ride that you're here. And again, some can switch out. It just depends individually. So, what I try to teach is your spirit guides, your spirit team, so that you go through the growth process and evolve with them. So when you're needing guidance, connect with your spirit guides, right? You check in with your spirit guides. Is this an alignment for me? Is this my highest good? Is this something that I'm meant to do? And you will hear clarity, or they will start sending you message very clear that you cannot deny. So that is a spill on spirit, guys. So again, you can feel that in your chakra centers. Your chakra centers, you can feel it in your gut. You can feel it in your heart. You can feel it in your sacral. You can feel it in your third eye. You can get tingling sensations on your crown. Some people will feel somebody playing with their hair. Sometimes you can feel that cold air right on your shoulder. Sometimes you feel it right behind you or above. So it's just connecting. And then, also when you're feeling these sensations, ask, who are you? What are you? Do you hold unconditional love? And with anything spiritual, it should feel always good. It should always feel good in the most unconditional way. If it's not unconditional love or feeling good, that probably is not your spirit guide. Okay? They operate from a higher frequency. So using discernment, and on this journey, you will find there are a lot of trickster energies, because there's always duality, no matter how high you go. All right, so we're going to check out your pick a card and see what your spirit guide messages are for this eclipse energy and see what's coming in. Please sit with yourself for a few minutes, look at the pick a card, stones or whatever calls to you, and ask your spirit guide to direct you on which pile is the one that is most in alignment, or the message that you most need to hear in this moment. So that you get the clear message. A lot of the times, if you've ever done a pick a pile, you may pick a pile and be like, that doesn't really resonate with me. But you may have picked it based upon not the calling of the actual direction that you were knowing that you should have went to. So maybe it was supposed to be 3, but you picked 2 because you like the stone. But you like the stone, but you knew that the other stone that you kept having your eye on, that you kept directing yourself back to, the spirit kept saying, look at this one, look at this one, look at this one. But you were like, no, that's not the one. So you went to the one and you were like, that doesn't resonate, or that didn't happen. But if you picked the other one, that spirit was directing you to. Okay. So we tend to dismiss our guidance for, a lack of belief. Okay. All right, you guys, I am wishing you so much luck, so much love through this process. Know that you guys are not alone. You have an array of team around you. Again, spirit guides is just the beginning of that. You got spirit animals, elementals, angels, some galactics, for some of you star seeds, celestial beings, okay, councils. There's a whole array of an expansion as you move through your connection to the higher realm. So divine always brings in your team to help and assist you on your journey, to remind you that you're not alone, that you are loved, you are abundantly always loved, and you are always abundantly perfect. Okay, so love to you guys, wishing you guys luck, and I'll see you guys in the pick a cards. Bye. Hello, pile one. All right, we're going to look at what the eclipse season is bringing you, what your spirit guide messages are. So those of you guys that chose pile one, chose the amethyst, beautiful stone. This can represent clarity, calm, peace, dreams. So in the psychic visions, this also brings you very connected to the divine. This can be used for third eye or crown chakra, I feel. That's just me. Great stone to meditate with, to hold in your hand, to carry around is the amethyst, especially if you're looking for clarity, crystal clear guidance from the higher realms. So it's a beautiful stone to choose. All right, so let's see, you guys, what your spirit guides want to guide you guys with for the eclipse season. So we're looking at the eclipse season of October, 25th to November 8th, I believe. Okay. And so again, this is going to be, if you guys caught the little intro, this is going to be kind of it can be intense, or again, some of you guys be riding the waves, but it's literally to transform. It's a transformative energy that's coming in to shift you. So we're going to see some of your challenges, the blessings, all the good stuff. All right, so let's see what your first card is. Oh, wow, it's the sun. The divine. Look at that. Connects you with the divine. Now, I tell you guys, I don't flip these cards because I like to be surprised. You guys have the sun. Wow. So pile one, I'm going to say that with the amethyst crystal that you guys chose, the sun energy coming out, your connection with the divine, you guys are very connected to the higher realms with spirit. Okay. You guys are very in tune to your intuitive guidance, your purpose. And I feel like this is going to shift you more into your purpose. And when we have the sun energy, I feel like you guys are getting ready to shine your light, getting ready to step out into the world or show what you guys are made of. So with the sun, it's like, wishes fulfilled, everything that you want and desire, that childlike energy. But the sun is the source as well. And this is also your sun sign. So those of you guys that are in that sun sign is all about who you are, what people see when they see you. Okay. Number 9, 18, number 9 in the numerology, life path, purpose. If you have a life path number 9, for some of you guys, this could be ending a cycle and starting a new cycle, right? Moving into that sun energy, coming out of the dark, coming out of the shadows, right? And getting ready to emerge, getting ready to show the world who you are. So I feel like you guys have been getting a lot of guidance, illumination. I feel like whatever spirit is shifting you from out of the darkness into the sun energy, into the light, that you guys are bringing in the light for the collective. Some of you guys could be working again with the higher realms. We have the sun energy, the source of energy, the third eye chakra being open, the crown chakra being open. So this can be my starseed pile, my seer pile, my shaman pile. Those of you guys that are visionaries, those of you guys that have dreams or prophetic dreams or visions or any of those things, I feel like this is going to resonate with you guys probably the most. So I feel like, yeah, you guys have been shifting a lot. And I feel like solar plexus energy, literally feeling solar plexus coming in. So I feel like with that sun energy, you guys are stepping into your confidence. Booyah. You know what I mean? You guys are stepping into your light. You guys are stepping into who you are. Like you guys are, I feel like you guys are getting ready to embody your higher self, your true essence, unapologetic you. All right. So that sun energy is coming in. I'm going to put that here. All right. So your spirit animal, come on, you guys. Yeah, you guys are definitely my ascended pile. Okay, star seeds, light workers, way showers. What's up? This is for you. And again, even if you don't resonate with that, I would say that you guys are on the ascension journey. So I feel like you guys are already well groomed or well on your spiritual journey. Or this can be for you guys that you guys are moving from that next phase of your spiritual journey into that next phase of enlightenment. So we have eagle medicine, beautiful medicine coming out, mastery, right? You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You guys are ready to step into the sun. Okay. The past is literally what you guys are shifting out of that darkness, that shadowy energy, and finally stepping into the light. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Yeah, man, you guys are the way showers. Whoa, I did not say that. Okay. All right. Sorry. I think it's just funny. Okay, you guys. Your throat chakra. So we got throat chakra coming out. Wow, look at this. You hold the key. You hold the key. Truth, transparent. Ooh, Dendra. Transparency, sincerity, communication. Wow. This eclipse season is opening your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is coming online. You're bringing in more confidence. You're bringing in more confidence to speak your truth, to shine your light, to be your authentic self, to communicate. Some of you guys are communicating with spirit more, communicating with your higher self more. You're living more in your purpose. When we have the throat chakra coming online, this is where we find our purpose. This is where we start resonating with the higher realms. This is where we have messages coming in from spirit as well. This is where we're speaking our truth. So some of you guys are mastering yourself, have gone through the shadows, maybe gone through the dark night of the soul, may have been feeling a lack within yourself, right? Lack of self-worth or lack of love. And now the sun energy is coming in, you're shifting, right? And now you're feeling more of your purpose, your communication with spirit, and you're going to be communicating, expressing more of your truth, right? To whoever, to the world. Some of you guys could be looking at motivational speaking. Some of you guys could be looking at that podcast, YouTube YouTube videos, whatever it is you guys are shifting from, mastering, right? You guys are on the spiritual journey beyond the sky. You guys are meant to shine your light to the world. Your wisdom inspires the world, whatever you're doing. And those of you guys that are operating from the throat chakra is also in that creative flow, right? It's also in that creative flow of spirit. Love it. You guys, woot, 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 woot. All right, I'm trying to see what cards. All right, here you guys go. Hydromancy is coming out, illusions, okay? You guys are meant to let go of the illusions, your belief. And this is what I do feel like you guys are actually letting go of this eclipse season. For those of you guys that may be going through the dark shadow or the dark soul, blah, blah, blah. Those of you guys that may be a little bit in the struggle mode with shadows, right? I don't know what is wrong. So some of you guys need to start speaking your truth, okay? Because I am getting I'm not able to speak right now. So you guys got things that you guys got to get out, sharing to the world, all right? Or just in general, that throat chakra is really being activated, okay, for a lot of you guys. So I'm feeling that coming online as well. So your spirit guides want you to know that hydromancy is coming through, illusions, right? It's time to let go of illusions. That's your past energy, your belief system, what you believe to be true about yourself. Other people's truth are no longer your truth. You're learning and operating from your higher self. So those of you guys that may be a little bit more in the struggle of not getting to the place of your truth, just know that illusions are going to fall away. So rose-colored glasses are coming off. You may start seeing yourself. You may start seeing what's holding you back. You may start seeing the beliefs that you're operating from, right? If you're operating from a disbelief, right, or a lack of feeling that you're limited and what it is that you can bring in, that's going to fall away. If you feel unworthy of love, that's going to fall away because it's just an illusion. Everybody is worthy of love. Okay, well, maybe some people are not worthy of love. There are some people in the world that may not, that's for the parents. The parents are supposed to be loving them unconditionally. Okay. But let me digress. Everyone's worthy of love. Everyone needs to have love, even the demons. Okay. I'm not going to go through all that, but even the low vibration needs love. Love is the highest vibration, right? So everybody is worthy of love, including you. Right? Everybody is worthy of their abundance, of their creation. Everybody's, everyone in your spiritual being. So the illusion could even be that you're not as gifted as you are, and you are. Okay. The illusion is that you can't have everything you want. The spirit is saying you can't because there's a sun, right? The sun is on the other side of that, It's on the other side of that energy. Oh yeah, you guys, I forgot, had a lot of cards coming out. All right. So, this season, for those of you guys researching the mystical world. So, some of you guys are really moving into learning more, again, of yourself, mastering your spiritual journey, mastering this part of your ascension path. Some of you guys are meant to share your knowledge again with the world. Some of you guys are mystics, right? That are working with magic, working with in that magician energy. And I feel like, this is, even though you can't see it, it feels like there's a face right here, and it feels like it's an ancient face or a face of, like an extraterrestrial, basically. But that's just what I see in this artwork here. Okay. A little bit of a feather, shamanic. And I just feel like, either you're learning more about your gifts. You're learning more about who you are. You're tapping into more of your own innate magic, your own innate wants and desires, you're kind of flowing. I feel like this pile is really kind of flowing through this energy in a way because you guys understand how to flow. So I feel like some of you guys are even operating that feminine energy where you're allowing the flow, the surrendering of spirit to kind of guide your way, trusting in the spirit, trusting in the universe to help you. If the illusions are falling off of other people and situations, and you're seeing that these situations, you've been holding back your truth, or you've been holding back your desire, what it is that you want, right? You're moving more into that element, and so because you're standing more in your power of the great mystic. And so I do feel like a lot of you guys could be even learning a new class or wanting to take a class on spirituality. You guys could be wanting to practice more spirituality, gifts coming online, those type of things. You also have practicing daily spirituality. So some of you guys are in meditation mode. And look at this. I really feel like you guys are like channeling higher realms, the higher dimensions. I don't feel like you guys are really working or operating
You know, just with the angels per se, I feel like you guys are really working with star seeds, you know, Palladians, the Avians, the Octurians, the Assyrians, you know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of more out there, but I'm not going to get into that. But, you know, I feel like, you know, you may have a blue guide coming in through those of you guys that are meditating. Also, practicing spirituality heightens your connection with spirit, heightens your self mastery, heightens the connection of clarity, of crystal clear information, of connection with spirit, of connecting with source. Okay, so practicing daily spirituality, and it doesn't have to look like meditation every day. Spirituality can look very different depending upon who you are and what your journey is. So sometimes music will get you through the day, or a high vibration type of music will be a part of your spiritual practice, or saging yourself, or purifying yourself in the shower. It's very simple to do daily practices of spirituality that don't always have to hold the meditation situation for those of you guys that just don't have the time, or meditation is a little bit difficult for you. But Spirit is guiding you guys through this eclipse season, you know, to practice maybe a daily spirituality, keep yourself grounded, because you guys are coming online with guidance. And so I feel like you guys are channeling. I feel like you guys are also very channelers. So I feel like you guys are channeling information as well. So I feel like, you know, even spending 5 minutes with spirit or the divine is really going to give you guys some information. And look at all the blue. So this is all throat chakra as well. So again, I feel like as you guys are practicing your daily spirituality, your communication with spirit is going to be very, very clear, crystal clear. Okay. And you guys have ego medicine, which is a higher perspective, a higher vantage point, Father Sky coming through, right? Which is the divine source of energy. All right, so let your light shine. Just let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. Okay, there you go. Let your light shine. What is it? Number 9. Number 9, source. Literally. You're the sun. You are the sun. You're anchoring in the light. You're anchoring in the love and vibration and frequency from the higher realms. You're getting information and activations from your star seeds. And your spirit guides want you to know that you are a beacon of light. It is time for you to step out of the shadows. It is time for you to step out of the darkness. It is time for you to share your wisdom and your knowledge. You are ready. You are already a master. You are already mastering yourself. Take off the illusion of not being enough. Take off the illusion that you are not worthy of greatness. Take off the illusion that you're not going to be successful in what you do, that you're not going to reach people, that your gifts do matter. Take away the illusions. Let them fall off. Because your light is meant to shine. You are meant to heal. You are meant to inspire. You are meant to guide. You are meant to share. You are meant to be a trailblazer, a way shower, a light worker, an anchor of light. It is time for you to shine like the sun. No more holding back. No more standing in the shadows. The eclipse energy is transforming you, is bringing in the light for you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Appreciate that. Yeah, there it is. All right, you guys. Wow. I'll take that one too. All right, you guys. So, you guys are clinging to the past. This is that hydromancy, right? Your illusions, your belief systems, they're falling away. I truly believe that. No matter what is going on, even if it takes a little bit of time, the eclipse energy is going to help that fall away. Whatever your past is, okay? So when we are dealing with past energies, situations, people, whatever, the way that we, our belief systems, right? I have to be in this relationship. I have to work at this job. I have to have this friendship. I have to be around my family. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay. Your belief system, what you truly believe, is your truth. And everybody else's truth is not your truth. But when we take on other people's truth, it becomes our truth. And spirit is saying, your spirit guides are literally saying that you need to let the illusion go, which is the past. What are you holding on to? What are you not willing to let go? What are you clinging to? You already know what the past has. You already know that energy. You already know that it's not serving you anymore. But what are you holding on to? So I feel like for those of you guys that are in that mastery level and in that meditation and all of that stuff, I feel like you guys are going to know what you're holding on to, and it's going to help you remove the past. And I do feel like right before the full moon eclipse energy, this is where you're going to let it go. This is where I feel like you're going to feel the relief. Some of you guys are carrying some burdens in your lower back. So some of you guys feel like you're getting some density in your lower back that's coming in, and this is where you're carrying some of your burdens. You need to have courage. You need to have courage to let go of the past, of the old, in order for you to have what is new, what you already know to be new, what Spirit has been guiding you to, for the new life, the new journey, the sun, your wishes fulfilled, what it is that you want. It's going to take courage to let go, because in order for you to have something new, you have to let go of what is old. You have to take that chance on trusting in what the divine is showing you. All right, so Spirit is asking you to have patience during this eclipse season, the moon energy, okay? So Spirit is asking you to have patience. You guys are still cultivating, still birthing the new you, all right? This represents to me the Empress energy, moon, fertility, abundance. But also the cycles of the moon are going to be important. And I'm always focused on the full moon energy. So I do, again, feel like from this eclipse moon, from this new moon eclipse on October 25th to November 8th on the next lunar eclipse, full moon energy, there's patience that's going to come in. You're still shifting and moving through. So work through these shadow elements that are coming in and allow the illumination to come through. Kind of be in this vibration of flow, okay? Of knowing that you're cultivating. Again, some of you guys are coming online with your creative flow. Some of you guys are moving through birthing the new you. And some of you guys are still moving through the shadow element of removing the illusions, of allowing that to fall away. So be gentle with yourself through this process, right? This energy this month or this eclipse season, a lot of you guys are feeling the exhaustion energy. This is not tired energy. This is like, I feel exhausted. I don't know why I'm tired. I'm taking naps all the time. So do know that this is somewhat of a challenge for you guys, but this is why some of you guys need to have patience, because this may be where that stagnant energy is coming in. And again, some of you guys are just exhausted with what you're carrying, the burdens that you're carrying, the things that you're carrying. Some of you guys could be exhausted from doing all the goddamn shadow work we always have to do on the spiritual journey, right? Or, exhausted from whatever cycle. But either way, energetically, you guys are going to feel this level of exhaustion. So again, if you guys are finding yourself being tired, listen to your body, allow your body to allow the energies to kind of integrate, allow the energies to kind of move through you. So you guys that are struggling with the exhaustion energy, you can't get things done, have patience with yourself during this time. Things will be coming online. If you're not moving into that energy, we're like, I'm supposed to be shining my light, my business is supposed to be moving. I get that. It's a struggle sometimes, but guess what? Everything happens in divine timing, okay? And then here we have understanding. I always look at this bird talking to God, talking to the divine, right? That's sun energy. There's an illumination that's coming in. So I feel like after the moon energy, after the season, there's going to be more of this illumination, things coming online, things really coming in crystal clear, releasing the last of what you're holding on to. So let's say this, Spirit, you may not be ready to let go. Spirit may come in and make you move, okay? And you still got to have some courage to move through and trust in the divine that they're going to get you through. But there is a level of understanding and clarity. So you are getting guidance from the higher realms. You are getting understanding from the higher realms. So again, I do feel like right after that next eclipse that we're coming into, there's going to be an understanding. A lot of you guys need to move away from the comparison energy, comparing yourself on where your spiritual journey is, comparing yourself on your gifts, comparing yourself on what it is that you have, the illusions, right? Comparing yourself to others. Listen, you can't be a tree if you're a beanpole, and you can't be a beanpole if you're a tree. But you guys still stand strong, right? You guys still are tall and strong, and somebody can still climb up the beanpole and somebody can still climb up the tree, right? But it's different. So your spirit guides want you to know that through this eclipse season, you may be triggered. Things may be coming up, inner child wounds. You may be feeling again like things are not moving the way you want them to, or you may be in comparison mode with other people. Spirit wants you to know you need to let that go. So your spirit guides are saying there's nothing to compare. You're just as awesome as the beanpole. And if you're the beanpole, you're just as awesome as a tree. You're just as awesome. There is no difference between, I mean, there really is no difference. You guys just work differently. So everyone's journey is unique, right? Where you're at in your journey is exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay, so let's say somebody got that raise and got that job and you didn't get it. Or let's say that your friend got into that relationship. Or let's say that, your family member is getting the recognition and you're in comparison. You're just as awesome. And that's the illusion that spirit is trying to remove, is saying that's moving away. So this eclipse season is, you're moving away from this shadow energy of, not seeing yourself, not seeing your light, comparing yourself to others. Okay. And then we have the Lovers energy coming out. And, this to me represents for some of you guys clear communication with your significant other, right? The transparency, the truth, whatever that is for you guys. But the Lovers to me is about making a decision. And this can be just energy of reflection as well. Okay. But this usually can mean also making a decision of where your heart is at. So, a lot of the things that we hold on to, can be where our heart is at, and spirit can be moving us to, something where our soul is calling us to. So it feels like for some of you guys, there's a decision that needs to be made about whatever it is that's weighing on your heart, whatever it is that you may be struggling with to move through or get through. Some of you guys can be, again, speaking the truth, right? With your significant other, okay? Allowing that energy to come online. Some of you guys are needing to see yourself, right? The Lovers, to love yourself, bringing that self-love, that self-worth energy, okay? Let's clarify the Lovers really quick. What are the Lovers for pile one? Yeah. This is breaking free. Whatever is weighing on your heart, this decision that you need to make, right? And this was that whatever's in your heart space, and spirit is guiding you to break free. You got the rebel, right? You got the rebel energy. You see the chains are shackled on his foot, but all he has to do is remove the shackle and break free from that, right? And so it's not necessarily being rebellious in that sense, right? But it is about making a decision that may go against the illusion, society, other people's beliefs, other people's thoughts, because your soul is calling you for something else, right? So some of you guys in that decision making are guided to kind of break free again from the past, from restrictions, okay? All right. This is so great. All right, so you guys have a blessing of your ancestors, which this is the ancestral month. So you guys have ancestors that are really coming in to assist you. I love this. So, here's the thing. I feel like you guys are actually going to be getting gifts from your ancestors. I feel like either spiritual gifts are going to be coming online, connections with your ancestors. My mom, who is my ancestor, plays songs for me. And I'm telling you, like every other day, it's a new song that we used to rock to when I was young. And I'm just grateful in our connection and how she's helping me get through my own spiritual journey, right? Or my own struggles and obstacles of what this season does bring in. And so, a blessing from your ancestors is coming through, is coming online. So I do feel like for some of you guys on the collective nature, you're really going to be connecting with your ancestors. So your spirit guides are saying, do expect that veil to be thin. I'm actually getting clairsent right now. So some of you guys maybe smelling perfumes or colognes or just different smells that are coming through from spirit. So that can be how, your ancestors are very much connecting with you. A lot of your spirit guides that are standing next to me is very windy. It's very airy. So a lot of you guys may feel the air around you, especially on the arms. I'm feeling really on my right arm. The wind is usually coming around every time I'm talking about the spirit guides. I do feel it in my solar plexus, and I'm really feeling it on my third eye. So some of you guys, when your spirit guide is stepping into your aura field, may feel the wind, may feel your third eye chakra being activated, or your solar plexus automatically being activated. And then we have a blessing for a mother. And this is beautiful because for some of you guys, again, some of you guys maybe that fertility energy, maybe wanting to have a baby, maybe wanting to birth a new child. This can mean that you're having a blessing as a mom, right? Some of you guys may have lost a mom and you are connecting with your mom in spirit. Some of you guys may be having issues with your mother, or having issue with the feminine energy, and there's a healing that's taking place of your inner child wound surrounding around your mom. I also feel like there's going to be nurturing people around you, or a connection with a woman, or a feminine energy that is very nurturing, that is very giving. I feel like she is very connected to her throat chakra, so she may even be coming in to assist you to help you speak your truth. So I do feel like this could be even the divine mother, a spiritual mother, right? This can be, again, a mother in spirit, someone that has passed, for those of you guys that have lost your mother, or someone that's significant in that arena that you felt like was a mom, because you do have a blessing from ancestor. And so this is funny. This could be my pile. I have, no, that's not my pile. I actually asked my spirit guides which pile today. So I'm going to see which comes in for that pile. So yeah, we have blessing for a mother, right? So some of you guys, again, can be connected with your mother in spirit. While I was saying that, I didn't really even see that. And some of you guys, again, can be very fertile. In spirit is saying be patient. For those of you guys that may be looking at wanting to have a kid, I feel like for those of you guys that may want that may be coming in for you. There's more nurturing energy, feminine energy that's coming in as well. So, in that frequency, I feel like for you guys, there's a connection, and there's going to be a very profound connection, or a clear connection with your spirit uh, uh, ancestor, that can be in that mother energy. So it could be grandma, any of those things. But your spirit guides are very, very, for you guys, I feel like you guys are very aware of your spirit guides, because I'm feeling just very gusts of wind a lot. What I love is your guidance. Look at this, you guys. I knew you guys were my ascended pile. I'm not saying because I haven't done anybody's pile yet, but just literally looking at the energies coming in for you guys are working with the ascended masters, right? Devoted spirits with specific intentions, because you are meant to be a beacon of light. You are meant to share your wisdom and knowledge with the collective. Whatever you're doing, you are shifting out of this illusion of disbelief within yourself. And I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're on the spiritual journey doing what I'm doing or whatever you're doing in your life, wherever you are at, those of you guys that are coming in, you guys are like, very gifted souls, and are meant to be, I feel like, the game changer, the trailblazers, right? The rebels, okay? And it may take some courage to be rebellious against your family, your friends, your connections, your work, whatever it is, to break free from the restraints, the shackles that are holding you back, the shackles that are holding you in the depths, the shackles that are holding you in the deep, right? That fire that's being ignited, your passion, what it is that your soul is calling you for. It's going to take some courage for you to step out of your comfort zone and be a little bit rebellious, because your heart is calling, your soul is calling for what it desires, what's going to make you happy, what's going to bring the sun. And the sun is the best fucking card that you can get. Sorry, guys. So you got divine presence. You flowing with the divine. Woo, woo. The force of love and creation. Man, again, you guys are creators. Again, you guys are the way shows. You guys are bringing in, you guys are changing something. So you guys are working with divine source this eclipse season, and you guys' connection with the divine source, I feel, is going to be even stronger, or cultivating a stronger connection with the divine, not with the angels, not with the spirit guides. The spirit guides are telling you that your connection is higher. It's higher. It's higher. It's beyond the sky. Okay? You guys got light shining down. Look at your field of flowers, right? You're cultivating, you're growing, the force of love and creation. So I feel like for some of you guys, love, whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you're desiring from spirit, from the divine, you have source. Source has your back. All the creator of all is working with you. So you have the divine presence that is with you. 44 master number. And then you guys are also working with the ascended masters. Ascended masters, depending on, again, those of you guys that meditate, you guys will know who your ascended masters are. It could be Christ, Mother Mary. It could be Assyrian. It could be, one of my ascended masters, my main guide is blue. And he is a little blue. I don't even know what he is. He's like a half man and a half horse or something like that. But he's been with me since I've been on this journey. He's been my main master. He's my master guide, and he is an ascended master. Devoted spirits with specific intentions. And so they're coming in to work with you because, again, you guys have a mission. You guys are helping the collective in the world, okay? All right. Let's go ahead and wrap this up, please. Okay. One more, please. I said one more, you guys. One more. Wow. 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 Okay, well, they told me to give them all to you. Darn it. All right, so, let me look at this. Okay, wow. Okay. You guys, here's the void. So the void is the in-between. It's like the mother womb is right where you are in this patience, right? You're right in between on the precipice of your next journey, your next move, your next ascension process. So be patient. Again, I feel like everything is going to move and transition right on the next full moon energy as you move through it, okay? So I do feel like you guys are exhausted for a reason. You guys are in the void, pure consciousness, emptying your mind, feeling alone on your path, okay? So in the void, again, some of you guys may be feeling alone, and that spiritual journey does bring that in. But you guys are moving into pure consciousness, right? So again, it's you guys are decluttering your mind. You guys are decluttering what you believe you to be, because what is coming in is the truth of who you are. All right. Release. Again, you're needing to release during this time, this eclipse season. Let go of expectations, detox your body, express pent up emotions. There's that expression of your truth, you guys. All right. So some of you guys are needing to express your truth to whoever. All right, to whoever the lovers are, whatever that lover represents. Lovers is, again, it could represent somebody with a heart, but you need to express yourself. It could be friendships, relationships, whatever it is that's weighing on your heart. It could be also with that expression. Okay, detox your body. Definitely detox during this time, you guys. I mean, because we do have some intense energies coming in, and a lot of you guys could be picking up energies from others. All right, you guys are transitioning. Big changes are coming, being in process, make a move, right? So again, as you transition, I do feel there's that butterfly information. So as you guys do move into that new, and this is right underneath understanding, right? So spirit, I feel like God's going to guide you. Your spirit guides are going to give you very clear messages and guidance of when the move is made. And again, I feel like everything is coming in very clear, the understanding, even everything that has taken place for the last 6 months, right? Where you've been, where you've gone through. If you heard my introduction, I think I mentioned that, I don't even remember, but where you've gone through that transition, these changes are coming into your life, and you're going to be making a move to follow your wishes, fulfill. You're going to be letting that go, whatever's in the past. Look at that beacon. Didn't I say you were a beacon of light? Leading by example, shining your light, new opportunities. So as you guys in divine presence, again, don't compare your journey with everybody, because again, you guys are on a special journey, and it may be a lonely one, but you guys are special. You guys, pile one, are special. You guys are specially gifted people that are meant to change the collective consciousness, whatever you're doing. Right? You're shining again. You guys are going to be shining your light, because you guys let your light shine, shining your light. This is where spirit is moving you to. You're coming out of the shadows. The ascendant masters and divine are with you. You guys are functioning at a higher vibration, channeling higher frequencies, okay, of light, and bringing it in. And again, this can bring in loneliness, right? But again, new opportunities are coming in. There's a pathway opening up for you. So just be patient, okay? The divine is going to guide you in divine timing, happening in God's speed. You are right on time. Enjoy this moment, and you're going to get there, you guys. After the eclipse, right? I'm telling you guys, you're going to get there. You guys are going to see everything. And then here's a vortex. Big energy boost, visiting a power spot, creating sacred space. So some of you guys are moving into this next portal, right? This next thing. So trust in divine timing, you guys. Everything is happening on divine timing. And again, you guys are right where you're supposed to be. So let go of comparison. You guys are very gifted. Things are going to change for you. It may be somewhat of a struggle, but you guys are moving out of the shadows, okay? You guys are moving out of the darkness. You guys are moving into the light and allowing your light to shine. Spirit is going to show you who you are, my awesome spiritual beings. You're moving into more of your truth, your transparency, who you are. You're letting your light shine. Just be patient of how everything is going to unfold. And you're going to get a direct channel answer from spirit or from your spirit guides that are coming in. Okay, ascended masters, again, your spirit guides may just be full of ascended masters right now for you guys, again, because you guys may be that transition of where your spirit guides shift, and it's not just your spirit guides of ancestral or closer to the earth connection. You move up in vibration and frequency, and now you're working with the ascended masters. Some of you guys may be working with the ascended masters. This is just confirmation that your spirit team or the spirit team that may be shifting are of the ascended masters. Okay, again, you're going to be feeling the divine presence in the sun energy. So that's all that I have for pile one. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave feedback if you want. I'm very curious on where you guys are at, how you guys are feeling, and what pile you chose, and how this kind of shifted for you. Feel free to come back and give me an update later on. All right, thanks guys. Trust the process, trust the journey. Hello, pile two. Welcome back for pick a card to see what the eclipse energies and what your spirit guide messages have to say. We're going to look at what is coming in for you guys. So those of you guys that picked the Rose Court or this card, whatever you were tuned into, I feel like you guys are definitely probably my empathic pile, because the Rose Court represents the heart chakra. It's the center of the heart. And it is kind of the high heart. So when we look at healing energy, we're looking at green energy for the heart. And when we're looking at the high heart, we're looking at kind of like a pink and green. So it's like a tourmaline, watermelon tourmaline type of stone. Okay. So the Rose Court is all about love, opening your heart. I feel like for you guys, the eclipse energy may be bringing in a lot of self-love, or love energy coming in for you guys. The eclipse energy could be bringing in, again, an awareness of an expansion of love. It could be clearing the heart center. But I do feel like whatever is going on or whatever has been happening, you guys are moving into like kind of like your full alignment, energetically. So I feel like once we get to that high heart, it opens up the high realms. It connects us with spirit. Okay. All right. So let's see what your what this, and so the eclipse energy again is from October 25th to November 8th, and we're moving from one eclipse new moon to the full moon eclipse. And I don't act like I know astrology, and so even with these cards, I will tell you if I don't understand it or I don't know it, I will tell you what I get out of it, if that makes any sense. And you are free to look up whatever, but I am not an astrologer. I have some sort of understanding of it. I saw it very small. Again, there's YouTube, there's other astrologists that are out there that could probably gear you guys more towards like what this actual eclipse is doing. But when I'm looking at Scorpio energy, I'm looking at transformation, purification. I'm looking at a huge rebirthing that is occurring. And so whatever was taking place for the last 6 months is really kind of coming up at this time. So there'd be inner child wounds, there could be things that you're pushing through. But again, I feel like this is my empathic pile. So you guys may be more in tune to feeling the energies of the world, of the earth, of the universe, of other people. And this may be somewhat of a struggle for you guys because you guys are all encompassing love. But I feel like what's coming in is a lot of self-love, or that you guys are receiving love. Okay. So let's see. Wow. North Node. The North Node is your purpose. So whatever is taking place, or whatever has been taking place for the last 6 months and moving you through this new eclipse energy, is part of your purpose, is part of your future. Okay. So some of you guys are maybe coming online or connecting or whatever it is with the right type of people that are going to help your future. I feel like for a lot of you guys, the weight that you've been carrying from the past is helping you to move into your future. Okay. So I feel like there's divine guidance that's at play here. I feel like a lot of you guys may have been attuned to, the connection with your heart, or connection with your emotions, or some of you guys are moving more into your emotions, where that may have been something that may have made some of you guys feel uncomfortable with, is moving into your emotional body, right? And I feel like that's part of your North Node, a part of your purpose. So I do feel like with a lot of you guys that whatever is taking place for this eclipse season is moving you into your purpose, your future, your North Node. So I feel like, again, you guys are coming into alignment with this beautiful energy of the North Node. North Node is like one of those cards that you get and you're like, yes, my compass is leading me to my purpose, why I'm here, what I'm destined to do. And I just love that, because it just means that that's what's taking place with you guys, is that you guys are going to be coming online to do exactly what you're here to do, or things are going to be taking place in your life that are moving you into your destiny. Okay. So the chakra that came out for you And I flipped these cards over to see them, and it's the heart chakra. And it is that number 25, number 7, 7, 7. We got 7, 7 already, you guys. And again, I feel like divine is guiding you guys. Look at that. Wow. And I was talking about green and pink tourmaline, right? So watermelon tourmaline, this is exactly what I'm talking about, healing. You guys have been going through some huge transformative healing that's been taking place, and your heart is coming online. It's fully open and expanding. And it's the high heart energy that's connecting you with source. I mean, look at your expansion, right? Desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy and passion is coming online through this heart chakra opening. It's like, I feel like you're finally feeling yourself coming out of the shadows. You're living in that density, right? You are living for yourself. That is the feeling here, is that you guys are living for yourself, and you're finding freedom in that. You're finding more joy in your life, or you're seeking more joy. You're feeling and pouring into yourself. I feel like this is not about other people. This is about what spirit wants you to do, is pour into yourself, opening this high heart, expanding, right? Getting into that passion, moving you into your destiny, right? Your destiny. So, a lot of y'all be like, not a lot of y'all, but how we start off. I'm going to be a doctor. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be a lawyer, right? And we choose these type of things. I was going to be a nurse. I was going to be a nurse practitioner. And we choose these things that lead us, right, to our future. And the pieces to the puzzle start to unfold because the situations in our lives and the directions that our life takes us leads us to our destiny, leads us to the fulfillment where we're supposed to be finding our purpose, right? So I feel like you guys are moving into more of this blissful energy. You guys are moving more into the connection with source, because when we're connected with the divine, we're in this beautiful bliss. We're filling our cup, or pouring into ourselves. So I feel like you guys are pouring into yourself, and I feel like you guys are getting clear guidance from spirit about how to continue to go about doing that. And I feel like you guys are finding your joy again. I feel like you guys are coming alive again. I feel like whatever it is that's moving you through is going to help move you into that fulfillment energy. All right, your spirit animal, wow, the dragon. The dragon is huge. Again, I felt like this was it. You guys are going through a huge transformation process. Yeah, you guys are definitely going through a huge, with the dragon spirit medicine, the elemental of the dragon, to me, that fire energy is to transform, is to clear the way, is to clear the path, so that path is very clear to guide you into your destiny. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. So some of you guys have been busy shapeshifting and not showing who you are, or not living in your full truth. And I feel like right now you guys are coming online, right? I feel like for a lot of you guys, that shapeshift, or understanding even your innate power. Mastery is your destiny. Again, this is your north node. So whatever is coming up, whatever heart chakra activation is taking place, or whatever's being, so, with the activation, there could be a removal of things that have been weighing on your heart in order for you to become more balanced in your heart center. Right? You're mastering your destiny again. The mastery of your destiny is your north node, is your purpose. Right. So the dragon spirit animal coming in for you to clear that pathway. So it's very clear, so that you're walking in true alignment of your destiny. So I feel like you guys are really moving into, I feel like this is a very transformative month for you guys. Transitioning empathic absorption. I knew it. I knew you guys were taking on energy that's not yours. All right. So transforming empathic absorption. Yeah, let me look at this. This is some stuff. All right, this is like some distortion energy. You can't see the face. It's a lot of energies of all around. Again, universe, the world. I felt you guys are my empathic pile, right? And so you guys are alchemizing it through your joy, through pouring into yourself. And I would encourage you guys during this time to do some spiritual cleansing, sage baths, Epsom salt, sea salt, whatever, like, saging yourself constantly, clearing your space. You guys do any energy healing, or bring in the white light, whatever that looks like. You guys are absorbing other people's energy, but I do feel like you guys are transmuting it as well. Okay. So I feel like you guys are mastering your empathic abilities. Now, I feel like some of you guys are understanding how not to let it debilitate you. All right. But you guys are still absorbing that energy. So because you guys are empaths, it's kind of like what you guys are meant to do, is you guys are meant to, you know, observe, uh, visit it, kind of take it on, and then transmute it into light, right? So I feel like you guys are definitely doing a lot of transmutation, a lot of transformation. And I feel like you guys are shifting and understanding your own gifts again coming online. So, I do feel like this is going to bring in some stability for you guys coming in for this eclipse season. I feel like your spirit guides are just kind of reminding you guys to do some, some energetic hygiene, some spiritual hygiene, some cleansing, okay? And just kind of make that a spiritual practice every day, especially as you're going through the eclipse, because this is dense energy. And if you guys are picking up on the energy of the world and energy of other people, you guys are picking up a lot of the density because we're moving through shadows. And a lot of people are moving through shadows, and a lot of people are getting inner child wounds that are coming online. So I feel like your spirit guides are wanting to remind you that it is not all yours. Okay. And that you guys are meant to, transform the absorptions that you guys may be bringing in. All right. Cutting cords, energetic cleansing, or whatever. I also feel like as empathic, this is so maybe a lot of energies you guys may be shifting out of those relationships as well. And I feel like as you're shifting out of those relationships, you're finding yourself to be more free. All right. So we have gamble. Wow. This is taking a chance. You know how you roll the dice, right? You're rolling the dice and you're gambling. I feel like you guys are guided to take a chance on whatever is opening your heart up here, because there's something that's opening your heart, something that's within your destiny. Again, you guys may be finding it like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if this is something I'm supposed to be doing. You're rolling the dice, and spirit is saying, you guys are the master, right? You guys are ancient, wise sages, and this is a part of your destiny. So if your heart is calling to something, if your heart is calling to a desire, right, to a fulfillment, you're meant to roll the dice and take a chance. For those of you guys that are, again, if this is a new job, again, the Scorpio season shifts us, new job, relationships, a move, a breakup, whatever it is that is moving you into the desire of fulfillment, it's about taking a chance. It's about gambling. It's about rolling the dice and seeing where you land, okay? And trusting that you are being guided, because again, however that dice falls, it is a part of your destiny. Oh, I just love this. Wow. Oh, did I not pull that card? What are you? Oh, you're right here. Only one. Okay. Wow. Look at that. Didn't I say you guys were coming into alignment within your heart? So your mind and heart, your spirit and your heart are going to be one. Your mind, body, spirit, soul, they're going to be one. They're going to be in unison because you're moving into what it is that you desire. And you know it because you're willing to take that chance. You're willing to roll the dice on yourself because you know what it is that you want. Whatever is in this heart space here, and again, because your heart chakra is the heart chakra that is coming online with this eclipse energy, and you have the heart right here, right in between the sword, and the sword is all about mental clarity, a new way of thinking, a new perspective, also communication, right? And then there's angelic help that's coming in as well. But this is moving you into your alignment, right? Your true self, or moving you into your north node, your purpose, your destiny, whatever this is for pile number 2, right? It's whatever is going on, whatever that dice that you're getting ready to roll, whatever chance you're getting ready to take, whatever gamble you feel like you're gambling, right? It's moving you into alignment. It's moving you into your purpose. So again, wherever that dice falls, it can't be wrong. You know what I mean? It's moving you into that what it is that you desire. Trust the guidance from spirit that's coming in for you. Pile 2. You guys have the wisdom. Yeah. I love that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yep, there it goes. Okay. Wow. All right. This eclipse season is bringing like literally your growth. Really, again, coming into full alignment. I love this card. It's one of my favorite cards out of this deck. It's the flowering card. She's sitting on this lotus petal, and the lotus is bloomed, is open, which means that you came out of the murkiness, you came out of the shadows. And she's wearing this green, which is all about heart chakra. Again, there's the green and pink. So again, this resonates with those of you guys that chose the rose quartz, right? Because the rose quartz is all about love, and self-love. I feel like for you guys, this is really bringing you guys into self-love, honoring yourself, pouring into yourself, really kind of sitting in this vibration of your own frequency. She's in her protective bubble, so the outside energies are not affecting her. Again, as you guys are doing your clearing, as you guys are moving into understanding your gifts, and knowing, discerning the energies that are outside of you, that are not within you, that are not yours, you are in this protective bubble here. And I love this because look at her. She is flowering. She is who she is. She's got her hair. She's got her bracelets on, right? She kind of reminds me of me a little bit. Just coming out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know, right? Okay, I don't know. I'm not a singer. I don't sing very well. Just letting you guys know. Throat chakra coming online, going with the flow. Okay. So, this is all about, she's living in her truth. She is loving herself. She is finding more joy in herself, in her life. She is not really holding on to the past energy. She's blooming. She's coming out of the murkiness. She's coming out of the shadows, and she is fully immersed in herself. And it doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine listening to this reading. This is just the energy that I'm picking up on, is how you're blooming, how you're flowering, how you're really coming and stepping into you. And as you step into you and honor yourself, you're finding more joy. You're finding more fulfillment. You're understanding more of your own heart's desire, and you're honoring that. Again, I feel like you're taking a chance on you. What do you want? Right? Um, you know, your overall energy is going with the flow, and this goes in with the flowering, right? The playfulness, there's that playfulness energy that came out with, fulfillment, joy. This is what your heart chakra is coming in, is bringing you online. So whatever spirit is whatever is going out of your life, whatever is being removed out of your life, or whatever energies are coming in, you're guided to just move through the flow, that divine feminine energy of just moving with the flow, surrendering into spirit, allowing the waves to carry you along, right? And you're finding your balance, you're finding your peace. I feel like this is a very peaceful pile. I feel like you guys are not really, you guys maybe in a little bit of the suffering, but I feel like for you guys are really flowing with this energy, with the intensity. This transformation energy is really it's like the embodiment of where you want to go. Your struggle and obstacle this eclipse season is that comparison energy that came out for pile 1 too, is that comparison. And I'm going to say it the same way I said to pile 1, right? There's a tree, there's a being pole. You can't compare yourself to the beanpole if you're a tree, and you can't compare yourself to the tree if you're a beanpole, because you guys are different, but you guys still stand strong. You guys are both still tall, right? You guys are just a little bit different and unique, but you guys both are doing your own thing. And so your spirit guys want to remind you to move away from comparison, move away from where other people are out on their journey, move away from what you believe, where you feel like you should be at, move away from that ego of comparison, because it brings in that lack. There's something else that I'm lacking within myself if I'm comparing myself to somebody else. Like, I have this favorite YouTuber, and I did not do YouTube because I was always in comparison. But me and her were just different. I do my YouTube, she does her YouTube. She's still awesome. One day maybe she'll watch me, you know what I mean? And maybe she'll think I'm just as awesome as she is, but we're different. But before, I was in comparison, but I couldn't compare myself to the tree because I was a beanpole, right? So, it's just moving away. And then I realized I was an ego. I was holding myself back. I was stopping myself from moving forward, right? And so I feel like you guys are needing to just move away from comparison. Wherever you feel like you should be at, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. And your destiny is coming online. So spirit is moving you to where you're supposed to be at. Right? You're flowering, you're growing. And I love this because there's maturity. So, the last 6 months have really brought in a big growth for you guys, an understanding of who you are, an understanding of your essence, of your true nature, of wanting to come out. So I feel like you guys are just living a little bit more in your truth. And, I feel like you guys living in your truth. I feel like you guys are, finding the enjoyment, coming online, letting people know, about your spirituality, letting people know a little bit about your belief. But there's a maturity level here. So there's a growth. What I want to say is congratulate yourself on your growth game, right? Pat yourself on the back of how you have matured and grown, how you have really stepped into who you are and started to embody that. Again, the struggle is the ego there, right? Some of you guys are having to compromise something. This could be work. This can be whatever. I feel actually for you guys, to compromise yourself, your wants, or your desires. I feel like this is where you guys need to move away from that. So I feel like this is all about releasing, being in that compromised energy. And I feel like this is about the maturity that you guys came into, is realizing you don't always have to compromise yourself. You can say no. You can move away. You can get that new job. You can get that new relationship. You don't have to compromise your heart's desire for anybody else's, because this is where Spirit's wanting to move to. Stand in your vibration, your node, yourself, honoring yourself, pouring into yourself. This is all about you, Pile. Wow. This is an ascension path to me. For some of you guys, maybe traveling, actually traveling. Some of you guys may be taking trips, like I want to take a trip and I want to go have some fun. Okay. So, that's pretty cool. If you guys are taking a trip and want to have some fun, I love that. I dig that. Because you're manifesting that. You're doing your thing. Some of you guys may be traveling. Again, there's that move where you guys may be taking a move and you got to roll the dice on this new job. You got to roll this dice on this new place, right? There's movement here for you guys, but there's the sun. There's the sun out of the clouds, right? There is the sun energy. So as you guys are rolling the dice on whatever, for pile 2, y'all rolling the dice off work, relationship, whatever it is that you're rolling the dice on, it's moving you into a new ascension path and a new ascension journey. But also I feel for some of you guys, if you're meant to travel away, or if you've been wanting to travel away, I feel like the crystal clarity is going to come in for you, even where you're meant to go. Because again, I feel like spirit, you're being guided by your spirit guides. And I feel like, it's moving you to your full alignment, to that North Node energy, to where it is your purpose, your destiny. Okay. All right. So look at that. A blessing to find your way. Okay. So again, there may be some of that energy that you're going through, and she looks tired, but the flower is open. Here's a flower blooming, right? And although she's vulnerable, okay, she's vulnerable, she's focusing on, again, this could be for some of you guys may have felt lost, or you guys may have felt that density energy, but you found your way out of the darkness. You found your way to yourself, back to your wholeness, back to who you truly are. You guys are, again, ancient, wise sages. You guys have done multiple incarnations here. And some of you guys have felt lost, carrying other people's burdens, other people's weight, right? With this empathic absorption. You know what I'm saying? So some of you guys have been moving through, again, that empathic of that self-martyr, self-sacrificing. This is what that eclipse energy is bringing in, is to help you, again, return to you, flowering, your maturity, right? Okay. No longer compromising yourself. No longer being in that compromising energy because it's not serving you anymore. Moving away from comparison, knowing that you are on the right path. And if you didn't think you were on the right path and you chose pile 2, this is just to confirm you are on the right path. Okay. Even if things don't look like it is, even if things don't look like it's supposed to, the way that you feel like it should look right now, just know that you're on the right path. And, the last oracle card out is the healing heart. Love, acceptance, and romance. Wow, what a beautiful last oracle message for you guys. The golden heart. Some of you guys, again, rolling the dice with the new relationship. Some of you guys rolling the dice with accepting and loving yourself, right? Some of you guys, your heart is just expanding, it's opening. You're open to love. You're open to receiving. For those of you guys that may have been blocked with love, you guys are feeling more like, I am worthy of love. My love is coming online, right? Some of you guys are moving to love because you're ending this cycle, moving into more of a heart opening chakra where you're accepting love. Some of you guys are moving into romance. This eclipse season could be moving more into romance because you stop compromising yourself, start to honor yourself, start to pour into yourself, and you're claiming what it is that you want. What it is that you want to move into, right? And this is bringing bliss and joy for you. You're feeling more bliss and joy. Your inner child is emerging. Your inner child is coming out. You're feeding your inner child, okay? So the love and acceptance and romance, this beautiful golden heart that's coming out. I feel like this is like a gift from the divine of your heart opening as you find your way back to yourself, right? And you're open to receiving the divine's love. Romance comes in if you guys are single or looking for love, or if you guys are wanting to bring in more romance in your current relationships, right? This could be opening that up for you guys, okay? Nice. When I say one more, you guys, I really do just mean one more. Oh my gosh. I love that. Okay. Well, that's probably why they said, nope, you're taking it. All right. Let's see. Yep. What did I say? All right. So, discernment. First card out, discernment. And I feel like, again, you guys are, that empathic clearing is going to help with that. Keeping an open mind, recognizing the truth, choosing the right path. And again, wherever you guys are rolling that dice, okay, it's the right path. It's your north node. You guys are going to recognize the truth, either with people, situations, even with yourself. There is that clarity, full alignment that's coming in. Do keep an open mind, though, because Spirit is giving you some messages, okay? You have crystal healing coming through. Protect your energy. Remember, I saw that, and you are protecting your energy as you're flowering, as you're mastering your gifts. Again, I feel like you guys are going to be mastering your gifts. Your empathic abilities is not going to be affecting you as much. Boost your connection. Use your healing power. Crystal healing. Those of you guys that may do crystal healing work or use crystals may be needing to just, hold the crystal in your hand, call in the amethyst energy to cleanse you, to clarify things, right? You could call on the rose quartz to clear out your heart chakra, to bring in love. Those are just different things that you can do with the crystal medicine or the crystal, crystal medicine. Boost your connection. Again, you can sit with spirit. I need to talk to my spirit guys. So your spirit guys want you to connect with them. They want you even maybe to use crystals to connect with your spirit guys. Sometimes if you have stones, your stones will tell you what stones you can use to connect, if you allow them to. Okay. Sometimes if you hold your hand over your stones, you could feel heat or you could feel a vibration, and that's a stone for you to use. But you are guided to protect your energy, and you have discernment. So during this time in the season, you are meant to be in protection mode, okay? And just like I said, she's in this protective aura, right? She's not compromising herself. So you're not compromising yourself. You're in a more of a protective state, but you're protecting your fun, you're protecting your bliss, okay? So a lot of you guys are dealing with past life karmic relationships, soul contract, and unfinished business. That could be for some of you guys where the healing heart is coming in. Some of you guys are releasing your karmic relationships, okay? Some of you guys are connecting with some more soul contract relationships because you've moved out of that energy and moving in more with the north node. Again, whatever is taking place, okay? The north node. If you are releasing a karmic relationship, that is a part of your destiny. If you are connecting with somebody on a soul contract, that is a part of your destiny. There is unfinished business with somebody from your past life. That too is a part of your destiny. So if you guys know there's unfinished business with somebody from your past life, and when I say past life, this is a recognition of somebody that you don't even understand why you recognize them, but you know them, but you don't know why you know them. That would be like the unfinished business with a past life connection, okay? But this again is a part of your destiny, or somebody is coming in to finish business, past life, soul contract, in the sense of those contracts that are coming in to assist you. But do use discernment when you are dealing with people during this eclipse season, okay? Grounding. Stay grounded, you guys. Communing with nature, practical matters, bringing the light to earth again. You guys ground into this energy using the grounding techniques that you guys can, whatever that works for you. Stepping outside, hugging a tree, running around the grass. For me, it's connecting to certain elements that ground me in. So I call in what element I'm needing for the day. So it could be water, air, fire, or earth. And whatever element shows up is the one that I connect with. And that's how I end up grounding, and I feel more grounded that way. But everyone has their own unique way of doing that, okay? So practical matters can be coming up for you, bringing the light to earth, which is exactly what you're doing, because you're bringing in that joy and abundance, right? The more that you heal yourself, the more that you honor yourself, the more that you living for yourself, and no longer compromising yourself is, bringing that light to earth. Heart space, look at that. Following a path of love, having compassion, allowing your emotions. Yes. So honoring your emotions, again, not compromising who you are, being who you are, standing in your own frequency and vibration, right? This is opening up your heart to have love, to have compassion for others. And again, for some of you guys, following a path of love, that could be dealing with, for those of you guys that are dealing with that past life karmic relationship and that golden heart egg that's coming in for you guys, okay? And the last affirmation card out was, again, those spiritual gifts that I was seeing coming in, having a special talent, ability to help others, channeling divine power. And here it is with you empathic. You empaths to me are the superheroes of the earth. If you guys resonate with being an empath, I call you guys superheroes of the earth. Why do I say that? Because you guys carry everything. You guys are the strongest. You guys are superheroes. You guys are sensitive. You guys have gone through so much in your life that you truly deserve to be happy. You truly deserve to have peace. You truly to deserve to have love, to have your wishes fulfilled, because you have given so much, not just to the people around you, but to the collective, because you carry so much for us. Okay, so I know that maybe sometimes you may have been confused and feeling lost and not understanding, but your spirit guides want to remind you of how powerful you are with that dragon medicine, of how powerful you are. That even though you may be carrying on the weight of the world, you are super powerful. And you are coming into your alignment. You are going to have your joy and bliss. This eclipse season is bringing that in for you. There are blessings, but they do want to remind you to use your discernment, to not allow people to take you out of this element, the growth that you have overcome and done and got here, to no longer compromise yourself for anybody. This is about you filling your cup, living in your truth. Allow yourself to go with the flow and find the joy through this time, you guys. And I do feel like a majority of you guys got the playful energy. So I feel like you guys, inner child is coming on. You might be feeling more joy, feeling more joyful. There's decisions that some of you guys are going to be making that are a part of your destiny. Your guidance is going to lead the way. For you guys who are empaths, you guys might find that you feel more into the decisions that you need to make, not seeing it, not knowing it, but feeling it, and feeling it right in your heart center. Because your heart center is your core, is your powerhouse. So as in compassion and loving as you are, you may feel like that's your weakness. It is not your weakness. It is your strength. All right. So I'm going to leave that here with pile number 2. I hope you guys have enjoyed your reading. Please like and follow the page if you have not. Subscribe. Whatever people say all the time on YouTube. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm trying to remember to say. Yeah, the healing heart. There you go. You guys have a heart healing that's coming in for this month. Love, acceptance, and romance. And I, again, feel like this is encompassing you. Loving yourself, accepting yourself, flowering. And for those of you guys, more romance, in that arena. All right, pile 2. Trust the process and trust the journey. Hello, pile 3. Those of you guys that chose the Sharite. Sharite is my favorite stone, so if anybody is wondering, this is my absolute favorite stone. This is a huge transformation stone, so those of you guys that chose pile 3, which I did because it's my favorite stone, but it's also the one that Spirit drew me to, so I can't wait to see what's coming in for us during this eclipse energy and what our Spirit guides have to say to us. So Sharite, full transformation, so it hits every chakra center that is needed. It is a high, to me, it is probably one of the highest connecting stones that I've ever had with spirit, astral traveling, clearing, meditation, everything. So this is my favorite stone. Anyway, just gonna throw that. Sharite is the bomb. Anyway, so let's see. Let's flip the card over. Yes. Okay. I was a little scared because my season is, I don't want to talk about the eclipse right now, what I'm working through. But anyway, so it's the first start good off is Jupiter. We have Jupiter coming in 5. Major changes are coming, and this is bringing in abundance. And this is the fruits of your labor. Look at that. All of the fruits of your labor, all the things that you've been working for, all the things that we have been working for are coming to us. Sorry, I'm excited. I'm helping myself, all right? Jupiter is an expansive energy, and usually this can bring connection worldwide, globally. Okay, so this energy here with Jupiter is an expansive energy, and it brings in abundance. Okay, so this can be in connections with people, networking, the flow, money, movement, all of these things that you have been desiring and manifesting, creating for the past 6 months. All of the work that you have done inwardly, you are about to receive your blessings. Okay, I may be a little biased. No, I'm joking. All right, so anyway, this is Jupiter. We are about to come into our abundance, you guys. Sharite is a huge transformation. So even though this abundance is here, those of us that chose this pile may be still shifting through a lot of the shadows and lessons that we're still trying to go through. But again, once we come out of it, once we come out of this eclipse season from October 25th to November 8th, we are moving into our abundance, the sun, our desires, our wishes fulfilled. And again, whatever we're setting the tone to right now, whatever decisions we're choosing to make in our lives right now is what leads us to the next 6 months. Okay. So just be aware of that, you know. All right, let's see what our oracle guidance is for this eclipse season. We have a good start, which is abundance. Our spirit animal, cat. Wow. Independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. This is about you moving through your journey, your spiritual journey. Your spirit guides want you to know that you don't have to follow the crowd. You don't have to be like everybody else. You don't have to follow what society says. You don't have to follow what your parents say, what your spouse says, what anybody says. You are removing that codependent, toxic trait of being tethered to what everybody else feels and thinks. Remember, you are a natural healer, so you heal yourself. You are naturally healing yourself. You have natural abilities to heal yourself, to shift through energy, okay? Life supports you in every way. The universe is supporting you. You can see that with the abundance, right? Yeah, you had to go through some crap. Yeah, you had to go through some shit. Yeah, it was hard. Yeah, I was trying, right? But you were always supported. Your spirit guides were always holding you and being by your side. And remember, your intuition is strong. It's on point. With that Sharite, you guys, you know, pile 1 was my spiritual pile, like woo-wee. Pile 2 is my empath pile, but you guys are like my ascended pile, right? Okay, this is like the ascension pile. I feel your intuition is strong. Your gut, your vision, whatever it is, trust it. And you are trusting it. That's why you're moving into your abundance, because you've been blindly following spirit's guidance. You've been blindly following them and trusting in spirit. So congratulate yourself on your journey. Your heart, your chakra. Love, 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 love. I love this. 6 is also the lover's energy in tarot. You know, you have 5 and 6 so far. This is ascension path, right? Kindness, benevolence, sharing, receiving. The dog is loyal, right? There's loyalty. So you may have people in your life that are loyal to you, okay? That want to give you love and express love to you because you deserve it. The universe wants to give you love, wants to share it with you. You are a benevolent being because of your kindness, because of what you have done in your life. That spirit is saying that you deserve love. And part of that abundance is feeling love from the divine, from the universe, from everybody. So, you know, it doesn't have to mean a relationship for some of you guys. It could just mean that you're starting to feel love and you're open to receiving it. Some of you guys may have been blocked in your heart center, and now you're open to receiving it or giving it and sharing love. Some of you guys are guided to share more of your love, more of your unconditional love, more of yourself, to be open to that. But most importantly, be open to receiving the love that the divine is getting ready to bestow upon you, because spirit guides are saying it is coming. All of this abundance is full of love for you guys, pile 3. 23 and 24 as well. You know, ascension energy. So as you're ascending, right, as you're moving in your vibration and frequency, and you're accepting what spirit is offering you, this beautiful abundance that's coming to you is full of love that you deserve. You deserve the love, okay? You deserve love. You guys have been going through so much, I feel, pile 3. You guys have had a hard 6-month transition that brought you into more of an independent state where you are not asking for people for validation. You're not seeking outside validation or external influences. Yes, we're here. Yes, we do seek in some in some arena of validation of our journey to make sure we're on the right track, but we're not seeking it from other people. We're not looking for other people to be our cheerleader. We're not looking for other people to be we're not looking for other people to be, you know, our support system. We're seeking it, and we start to seek it within ourselves. We started to see people as who they were, and we started to remove those. We started to start vibrating in that frequency, right? You stop going with the crowd. You start to stand in your own vibration and frequency. Say, you know what? I am important and I'm living for myself. And that is bringing in blessings for you guys. There are blessings that are coming. Blessings. Yeah. All right. We got tea leaves, foresight coming out. I don't do tea leaf readings, but I think it's really cool how people can read tea leaves. But this is foresight. There's your intuition right there. Right? So this eclipse energy, your spirit guides are saying, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Your intuition is strong. Spirit is guiding you guys on this journey to your abundance, to love. I feel like encompassing love, unconditional love, the love that you have been desiring, that you didn't believe that was out there, that you can have because you got shitty love or love that just fell short, right? And I feel like you are seeing things, or that you already knew that things were going to change at a certain point in time, but you just didn't know when. And now it's getting ready to change. Trust the guidance that Spirit has for you as you're moving along. Your spirit guides and your spirit team are sending you messages in visions and dreams, right? There's foresight coming to you. Some of you guys are very gifted. Some of you guys can read tea leaves and are supposed to be reading tea leaves, right? Some of you guys are on the spiritual path of ascension or of sharing your gifts more. But whatever it is, I feel like you've seen it. You saw a vision, or you understood, or you had the feeling that things were going to get better, or you have a vision of what the abundance and love looks like to you, right? And you have wishbone affirmation. Make a wish. Some of you guys are using affirmations, or some of you guys are guided to continue to use affirmations. One of the affirmations that I have is that the universe is always working out for me. And in this case, your abundance, the universe is always working out for you, right? Affirmations, whatever you need to say to pour into yourself. I am worthy of love. I am enough. I am open to receiving the abundance the universe has for me. I am ready to receive all of my wishes and desires. This wishbone, your affirmations, your wishes, they're coming to you. And look, there's hearts. Look at all that love that's being gifted to pile 3. I don't know this. Maybe my relationship pile. We're going to see. But I don't think so, because this is my pile. So I don't think that's what it is. But anyway, that was funny, Dendra. Okay, so your spirit guides want you to know that all the things that you've been going through, right? Your wishes are coming. And this is in love and abundance. You have an array of abundance that's coming to you.
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
Disconnected. Connected.
Sorry, guys. That's funny because I had to put that on, but I didn't think that was going to come on. So whatever message that was, disconnected, connected, right? You may have felt disconnected during these 6 months' time. You may have been disconnected to self because we got confronting inner demons. I just looked at that. As soon as I said that, I didn't even look at that when I was saying that. I was trying to just go with the flow of that stereo coming on. All right, I was just trying to throw that one into spirit. Confronting inner demons, you guys. Yes. You know why? You guys have been doing shadow work. Yeah, we have. We have been fucking up with that shadow work. Continuously doing shadow work, moving through the shadows, alchemizing them, transmuting them, confronting our inner demons, seeing what has been holding us back, seeing the lessons in everything, having gratitude for the lessons that are coming in, having gratitude for the growth and the transformation that Spirit is bringing into us. Releasing, confronting your inner demons and going into the depths of yourself. That's what you've been doing. That's why you have abundance coming. That's why you have gifts coming, because you've been doing some hard work, pile 3, for 6 months. You have been in the gutter. You have been in the trenches. You have been on the battlefield. And on that battlefield, you laid down your sword and understood that you were fighting yourself. You wasn't fighting your mom. You're not fighting your dad. You're not fighting your spouse. You're not fighting your brother, your sister, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, your friends. You're fighting yourself. And you've understood what this whole spiritual journey is truly about. Confronting your inner demons, moving past it, moving past the fear, moving past the doubt, learning to manifest and co-create with spirit, learning to rest when you're guided to rest, learning to move when you're guided to move, learning to listen to spirit when spirit is dropping in some channeling for you. When the shadows come up, those inner child wounds come up, you're understanding what those inner childs are bringing. You're grateful for them. You're grateful for understanding, oh, I still lack of self-love, a lack of worthiness. And you go into the trenches and you recover that inner child, or you recover that shadow, or you bring light into that. You heal it. You are inner healing. You guys are healing, right? You guys are natural healers, which means, again, how I was feeling that for this pile, you guys have constantly been healing yourself. Now, don't get it twisted. Healers still need healers, okay? And before this energy, I already knew I needed to go see my healer. And I could tell you that that was the best thing that I could do, because I feel good. I'm with the flow. I am in my abundance. No matter what the fuck is happening in my life externally, I still feel good. I feel good about my growth. I feel good about how I'm alchemizing the shadows, how I'm learning about the triggers and not allowing the triggers to get to me, because I am worthy. And anyone that's triggering me or trying to make me feel lesser than can't touch me. So you've been confronting your inner demons, moving through those shadows. Pile 3, congratulations on that shit. Learning to open up your throat chakra, learning to express yourself, your fucking truth, your authentic truth, your feelings, your emotions. Tuning into that third eye and listening to your inner guidance, following spirit. Starting to believe in yourself, seeing yourself in a whole different light. Confronting your inner demons has brought you to your inward revolution, right? Look at that, the DNA activation. Full strand. You moved yourself into a huge ascension. You have up-leveled yourself, pile 3. That's why the abundance is coming in. That's why you're going to be receiving. You're going to be on the receiving end from now on. You have cleared karma, contracts. You have stepped into your power and understand your gifts. You start to trust into spirit, into the divine, in who you are. And you have had an inward revolution because you have been self-reflecting on you. And that brought you into a full DNA activation and alignment. So there may be some intensity that's coming in because of this, that the eclipse season is bringing. But your spirit guides want you to know. I mean, I feel like, oh man, they're like, congratulations. Woo! If I had some clapping sounds, that would be what's coming up, okay? For reals. Right? You guys, I mean, each of your spirit guides and each power are proud of each and every one of you. This doesn't not diminish anything. And again, if you guys pile 1 and pile 2, if y'all listening to this and y'all going into comparison, this is where that comparison energy is coming through, okay? Not saying pile 3 don't have that card coming out too. Just saying right now, if y'all listening, y'all in that comparison, each one of you guys are on your own unique journey. But pile 3, those of you guys are tuned in, you guys have done some serious, serious work. And you guys have received some serious, serious activation. And your spirit, your gifts are fully online. Okay? Your healing abilities are fully on. I feel like you guys are highly evolving. All right? Ascension. I said this was my ascension pile. And I'm feeling that in a major way. You guys are my ascension pile. Okay? And then this brought you your authentic truth. Wow. Yes. Your independence, who you are, who you truly are. You guys have broken away. You guys have broken free. You guys have, I don't want to say like rebel, but you guys are standing in your truth. Your authentic truth, your unapologetic truth. You guys have come a long way. And in coming a long way, it's bringing in your abundance. 4, 5, 6. Do we have 7 up in the house? Because we have 7 and 8 up in the house. I'm going to be like, word up. Okay. I don't know. I'm not going to go too far into this numerology thing. But you definitely have some stuff coming. But you guys are stepping into your authentic truth. This to me is like the Trinity. The Divine Mother, the Divine Father, and you. Fully merged as one. Working together as one. You're fully in your oneness. You're embodying your oneness, your higher self energy. Because you guys, again, have done inward revolution. You guys have gone in. You guys have gone in to the depths and the trenches to confront your demons, your inner demons. You start to realize that it wasn't everybody else, it was you that needed to make the adjustments, that needed to make the adjustments within yourself. And you started to do those things and blindly follow spirit because you were getting guidance and you were following it. And now spirit wants to say, hey, pile 3, you did the damn thing. Now I'm going to congratulate you and give you your abundance. And you are now going to feel the love that you deserve. Because you have cleared the path and understood that you were coming from a place of lack and scarcity because you felt that you were unworthy of abundance. And you started to transmute that energy for the last 6 months and realize that you are worthy of all of the abundance. Y'all have cleared, I feel, generations of karma in this last 6 months. Okay, this is where I'm going to stop moving stuff. Okay, generations of karma. Wow. Absolutely love it, you guys. I feel like you guys are clearing, and I feel like this veil is so thin for you guys during these eclipses, and your spirit guides want to know you guys have cleared generation of karma. Generations of karma. Generations. Y'all have to excuse the kid in the background. I had to pick him up from school about 30 minutes ago. He came home sick, my poor baby. But he ain't trying to sleep, so. But I did give him some Motrin, so he may be knocked out within an hour when I do the second readings. The next pick a card that I'm going to be doing, hopefully. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what I was hearing from Spirit. I love it. Okay. I'm going to take those. Pile 3. Okay. Like I said, the last 6 months were hard. Look at that stress. Look at all that juggling, right? There's a lot of stress going on for the past 6 months. A lot of things shifting through, right? Yeah, 6 or 7 months for some. And as the season is changing, as we moved into fall season, right? The changes of season, you start to feel more in alignment and start to feel the transformation energy that Spirit was bringing you. And your spirit guides want to remind you that there's another change of seasons. So we're moving from fall into winter, right? In the next month and a half. There's more changes that are coming, but these changes are great. They're balancing, okay? And right now, I mean, we are in the know-nothing, the sacred womb, the in-between, where we move into that next stage in our journey, and we do not know what is on the other side of that, but I can tell you what's on the other side of that because it's right there. It's the abundance. It's the abundance energy, and it's 5 and 5. Right? The know-nothingness, the sacred womb. When you think about the sacred womb, when you're getting ready to rebirth, you're getting ready to be born again. And this is where limitless possibilities come in. This is where you start to really manifest and co-create and understand that you are a co-creator, that you are a benevolent being. This is a sacred womb where whatever is getting ready to take place during this eclipse season, it is up to you. What changes do you want to make? What changes that you still need to make? Because Spirit is moving you to an abundance and unconditional love with loyal people that are supposed to be in your life. You have loyalty. That dog is loyal. Dogs are loyal. You can kick a damn dog and a dog is still going to love you, going to want your affection and attention. So when you think about the dog and loyalty and partnership, that's what Spirit is bringing you in your abundance. And look at that inner guidance, higher self connection, joy. Oh, I love this. There's the dolphins. You're channeling, you're getting beautiful connection with Spirit again. You guys are vibrating up here. Okay. Inner voice is coming through, the high priestess energy, right? The high priestess holds the key to the portal. The high priestess trusts in her intuition. She knows. She's the seer. She has the foresight. Okay? Again, you guys are definitely my ascension pile. You guys are already connected with your higher selves. I feel like you guys already work with your higher self, and your higher self is your inner guidance, connecting you with that next part of your journey. And then success. Your guys, I mean, what did I say? You guys have success here, right? There's success. Your spirit guides are congratulating you. Look, you're on top of the world. You guys have literally accomplished something major in your cycle. And I feel again with ancestors and things like that, you guys have accomplished that. Your overall energy is you broke free. Look at that. You broke free from the chains and the shackles. Be open to receiving this beautiful, abundant energy that's coming in, and it is going to come in fast and intense. Like some of you guys are not even going to see how it's coming. I feel like you guys are going to be like in disbelief. Like once you guys make a decision, once you guys make your choice, because I feel like this is about choices. Again, you're in the know nothingness. What are you choosing? Are you going to choose to stay in the past, or are you going to allow the change to occur? Are you going to listen to your inner guidance and move that way, right? And I feel like pile 3, you are. You're going to move into your abundance because you've been manifesting happiness, peace, joy, everything that you want. You're tired. And you broke free. You broke out of the chains. You released yourself from these inner demons that you have been battling. And you're open to receiving guidance, love from spirit. Again, receptivity. Look at you, the lotus flower. Your arms are up, calling in the energy, allowing it to come down, and it's trickling down in the ever so flow of abundance. And the intensity is coming in for pile 3. So I feel like it's like one of those feelings where it feels like I didn't expect this. I didn't see this coming, or I don't believe it. I don't believe the love that's coming for me. I don't believe the people that are coming for me. I don't believe the abundance that's coming for me. My finances are changing. People are loving on me. People are seeing me. I don't understand what the fuck is going on. I'm not used to this, right? You're used to stress. The challenges, the changes that are coming, right? There are changes that spirit is directing you to. You have already foreseen it. This is bringing you into your independent energy of you standing on your own. Inward revolution, your authentic truth, who you truly are, is coming online because you broke free. And your spirit guides, they are congratulating, they're cheering for you. So even if you're not getting cheered down here, yo, for reals, I'm congratulating you, congratulations, woo, okay. But your spirit team, they are handing it to you through this abundance energy, the Jupiter energy that's coming in on expansion. Pile 3. I was a little scared when spirit told me this, okay. A blessing for those who are nearing their final breath. Oh my gosh, this is rebirth. This is rebirth energy. Right? This is the rebirth energy. So this is where you are in the sacred womb. And a blessing for those who are nearing their final breath, your final transition into this new start of your journey, this new part of your ascension. What this is about for each and every one of you only really matters to each and every one of you, but your ascension path is so different from like pile 1 and pile 2. I feel like this ascension path for you, it's not about bringing in the light or being empathic and transmuting the light. For you guys is to let you guys know you guys have ascended. You guys have reached this pivotal moment in your journey where you have cleared karma, contracts. The hardship, I feel, is gone or is diminishing, where those mountains you were climbing are now just hills, okay? And ancestors, look at that. Historical connections and purposes. Sorry, guys. All right, sorry, guys. He can be loud. But I love that he's using his voice. Historical connections and purposes. Like I said, the love that's coming in, the love that's pouring in, right? Those connections, they're going to be with you for the rest of your journey. These people or these situations that are coming in for you, pile 3, are meant to be on your journey. Your spirit guides and ancestors are guiding you to these connections, to more of your purpose, to more of your journey, because you guys have cleared, again, I felt generations of your ancestral lineage. You have cleared the path on this ascension journey because you understood that it really wasn't about everybody else. It started to become about yourself. And as you cleared, you begin to shed and shed and shed and shed till you start shedding the layers of your ancestors. And they're standing here this season, eclipse season, for the next few weeks with you. Some of you guys may be seeing purple, more violet, white, gold, speckles of light, smelling things, feeling things. Your spirit guides are coming in, letting you know. I feel like for you guys, it's going to be in colors or in dreams, right? But there are connections and purposes on this journey that is coming in for you guys, okay? All right, let's all three. All right. Love it. Word up, pile 3. My heart is beating fast. Pile 3. These last 6 months have taught you boundaries. You have had to go through the trenches again because it taught you boundaries. Psychic protection. Some of you guys have been protected by spirit. Testing your limits. That definitely came through on the stress and the shadow works that you had to go through. And learning to safeguard your personal space. So you learned through this ascension process with your inner demons and your conflict that it was because you didn't have boundaries or you didn't execute boundaries, right? And now you're saying, now you know, right? Okay, about safeguarding your personal space. That your energy, not everyone should have access to, right? Okay. You guys are accessing the Akashic records. Connect with the collective. Draw upon universal wisdom. Access cellular memory. I'm telling you guys are high vibration beings, right? The Akashic records, some of you guys may or may not know if you guys are not journeying there purposely. This deals with a lot of past life. It deals with a lot of why are we here? What are we here to do? What are our soul contracts, our soul missions, the lives that we lived, our soul lives, right? Not just our earth incarnation, but our soul. And some of us can even connect on the Akashic records with the collective. Some of you guys may be looking at Akashic record readings or looking at that you can do it, or you're connecting with the collective energies of the Akash, right? This is knowledge and wisdom that is coming in. You can also access the Akash for the collective or for yourself, okay? And this brings in wisdom and memory and knowledge. It was one of my favorite journeys when I was accessing the Akash because I was accessing so many lives that I was living, that I had lived, that it made me understand my purpose even more and really believe in my purpose, and even my connections with certain people in my life. All right, you guys are in. I told you guys with this, right? You guys are like accessing, or with this DNA activation, full chakra alignment, full DNA activation, right? This revolution is bringing you to the higher realms. You guys are 50. Like most of you guys operate in the fifth dimension. Take a quantum leap, collective consciousness, intense transformation. Intense transformation is occurring. It's bringing in your abundance. It's bringing that ascension, your gifts. All of those things are really coming online for your purpose. But I feel like most of you guys already are in your purpose. Does that make sense? You guys already know your mission or know why, in a sense of why you're here or what you're doing. They just want to congratulate you on your journey, right? But, a lot of you guys are operating this fifth dimension in the 5D. Collective intense transformation is occurring with you guys right now, right? Yes. Changes are coming. Walking. You guys have pulled like high vibration, finding your soul purpose, creating a new identity, awaken to your mission. I just said that. And look, there's a triangle. Word up, right? Look at that, right? A walk-in. Finding your soul purpose. And a walk-in usually represents a benevolent being that comes in to take over your soul body. Because let's say that you decided that you were going to stay in that karmic relationship, right? And not exit it out. And Spirit's like, yo, we got a mission to do. Then you have signed a soul contract for a walk-in to come in, for another higher vibration of you to come in, step into your body and finish your mission. So it may mean that, okay, now you're getting that divorce. Now you're leaving that person, or now you're stepping into your soul purpose without ego, because we need you to step in. We need you to raise the vibration and frequency, right? So some of you guys are a walk-in. This can also confirm for some of you guys that you are a walk-in, if you guys are questioning that. Some of you guys are just operating from that higher vantage point of what a walk-in brings in. They bring in their mission and they start to execute it, okay? And the last card out is high vibration. Attune to divine frequencies, be emotionally steady, release negative energy. Right? I mean, look, you okay. As you guys created those boundaries, as you guys shifted out, again, those inner demons and conflicts where you guys move through in all your journey and accessing your Akashic records, your past life, tuning into those things, your gifts, even if you didn't understand what you were doing or what was happening, brought you into a higher frequency. In that fifth dimension, you are accessing that walk-in energy and accessing a higher vibration and frequency, pile 3. Look at that. Whoa, word up. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I hope you guys liked it as much as I did. I mean, I liked pile 3 because that was the pile that I chose. So anyway, but I liked all the piles. Not knocking it, but I really enjoyed doing these readings. I hope that you guys found the guidance to be coming in for everything that's kind of coming in for the next couple of weeks. You know, just kind of hold tight, pile 3. You do have abundance coming in. Again, abundance is coming in. You're stepping to your authentic truth, right? And unconditional love. All right. You deserve it. And success. That's why Spirit is saying, you know, you guys deserve love. You guys deserve the abundance. You know, you guys deserve all of the things because you guys have been through so much and you guys have transmuted so much energy and frequencies, not just for you, but for your ancestors, so that your ancestors can be free, so that they can ascend, they can evolve. You know, so pile 3, congratulations on a job well done on your ascension journey so far. And the eclipse energy is really going to bring in more of that abundance energy. And I do feel like you're going to feel that within the next couple of weeks. And you're just going to be like, whoa, right? Like, whoa, I can't believe all this love or all these things are happening for me. And for you guys, I just feel like you guys are already going to hold that in gratitude, but it's just going to be more in disbelief. So accept the changes that are coming in, accept where Spirit is directing you to. And again, I feel like pile 3, you're already working through blind faith. You're just like, okay, I'm just going in. My higher self and me are connected. My spirit guides and me are connected. And I'm moving through this, right? Okay. So much love to you guys. Trust the process, trust the journey. And I will see you on the next reading. Many blessings.